I'm back here with Josh Ritter and Gene Rossi. They're still with me, our criminal defense attorneys on the panel. So Josh, I'll start with you. A little bit of an update for you. The attorneys were given the written order denying the motion for a mistrial this past Friday. Defense attorney Stuart Adelson told our very own Terry Austin that the attorneys were given the written order denying this mistrial. So it was denied. We were curious which way the judge was going to go. We were wondering whether or not the judge would actually vote in favor of the mistrial. That is not happening. What's your thoughts on that?
It's a really difficult burden for the defense. I mean, they can. A lot of this is preserving objections for appeal. So you understand why they make the objections, but it really weighs heavily in favor of the prosecution. The judge essentially has to find that the trial, for whatever reason, this is based upon questions asked by the prosecution, perhaps testifying during the questions, whatever kind of inadmissible evidence may have come before the jury. Does the judge feel that that bell simply can't be unrung to the extent that it has derailed the entire trial? And the judge is reluctant to do that. They don't want to put everybody through all of this again over something that they feel that perhaps could be solved through a curative instruction to the jurors, and the judge obviously felt that way in this instance. It's not surprising because most of these are denied.
Well, and Gene, you and I were talking earlier about whether the judge would be so upset to grant this motion for a mistrial basically with prejudice, and there would be no more retrial. So that's not the case. I'll give you your thoughts on your reaction to the fact the judge denied it. But also, let me ask you this, Gene. Is this actually beneficial for the defense? Maybe they're in a good position in this case, and maybe starting over wouldn't be ideal for them. Maybe they're winning. What are your thoughts on both points?
If you pray for something hard enough, you may get it. I think the defense is happy that the motion was denied. All right, and I agree with Josh. The courts have wide discretion on whether to grant or deny a motion of mistrial. They rarely grant them because trials aren't perfect. But I got to say this. The defense in closing argument has incredible fodder and ammunition, no pun intended, to go after the integrity of this prosecution. It is absolutely painful for me to watch this direct examination of Ms. Holmes. It's painful, painful.
Oh, well, there's going to be more of it. We're going to play a little bit more of it and see what happens.